I know your emotions can be quite overwhelming after a breakup, but there are things that you can do to deal with your emotions. And today we are going to dive into it. So join me right after this.
Hey sis, welcome to Goodbye Heartbreak, Hello Healing. Are you hurt and confused after a recent breakup? Are you having thoughts like, I can't believe I'm here again. Why wasn't I enough for him? Or I'm never going to get married? Do you find yourself Googling how to get past the breakup or how to heal my broken heart? Do you start your morning feeling like you can finally breathe again, only to fall apart when you see a picture of your ex on social media? Hey sis, I'm Candace. I too was a single Christian woman who was heartbroken but still desired marriage. I too had numerous failed relationships and wished the right man would come along. I wanted closure from past relationships, healing for my heart, and I wanted to feel joy in my life again. But the truth is, I had no idea where to start or how to make any of this happen. Until I found the secret, partnering with God to heal from heartbreak. In this podcast, you will find tips for moving on after breakups, growing your relationship with God, and preparing for future relationships so that you will heal your heart and be ready to move forward into the life you desire. So turn off those heartbreak songs and turn me up in those earbuds. It's time to heal, sis.
Hey sis, and welcome back for another episode of Goodbye Heartbreak, Hello Healing, where we heal from heartbreak God's way. Thank you so much for joining me on this Thanksgiving week. I'm so excited to have you here because I know that if you are showing up, you are likely dealing with some heartbreak issues, but also you're wanting to get answers and wanting to get solutions, and that's what we are here for. Speaking of getting answers and solutions, I want to remind you that we are starting our Black Friday sale on today. The sale is on my course, Grieving the Living. And so it is a 4-week course to help you to heal after heartbreak. It helps you to process that grief that you're feeling and actually go through the entire grieving process, getting to the other side where you can actually experience peace and joy again. So right now you can enroll in my course for 30% off, okay? Grab your 30% discount by clicking the link in the show notes and using the discount code BFGTL30 at checkout. That's BFGTL30. That stands for Black Friday, Grieving the Living, 30% off. Okay, so use that code at checkout. Again, BFGTL30 at checkout to get your 30% off my course. And again, if you are someone who is struggling after a breakup, you don't know what to do, this will guide you through the process of actually healing, grieving, and seeing breakthrough with God at the center. So join me in the course. Now, today we are talking about grief. Last week we talked about what things not to do, what not to do with your emotions specifically after a breakup and you're actually grieving. And when you're going through that process, it's like, okay, we talk a lot about what to do, but let's talk about what not to do. So we talked about that last week. This week, I want to talk about how do you actually deal with your emotions during grief, okay, during the grieving process. First, I want to give a little disclaimer in case I have some little pop-up visitors. I'm on vacation, so if you hear something in the background or my kids pop in, I apologize ahead of time, okay? So again, we're talking about dealing with emotions during the grieving process, and what does that look like? And so there are 4 things that I want to share with you on today when it comes to that. So let's jump in. Number 1, change your language. So this may not seem like a big thing, but it really is a big thing when it comes to your emotions and grief, because what we tend to do is we speak a certain way about ourselves. We're like, I am this, I am that, I am depressed, I am anxious, I am all of these things. And we have to remember, as Christians, our words have power, right? We know that we can speak a thing and it can become that. And we don't want that, right? We don't want to say, I am these things. So when I talk about changing language, I'm talking more about saying, I feel this way, right? When it comes to your emotions, I feel sad, I feel depressed, I feel anxious, but I am not these things. When you start to change your language, it allows you to have hope that, yes, while I feel this way right now, I believe that I will heal and overcome that. So it's not I am this where, you feel like you own it and you stuck with it. I'm not. You just say, I'm feeling this in this moment. And feelings pass, feelings come, feelings go. And so when you start to change your language, you're more readily able to release that as time goes on. The second thing you do is revolved around the triggers, okay? You have to be able to control your triggers. I know you may not always be able to control your emotions in the moment, depends on what's happening, what comes up, but do your best to control your triggers. And you do this by establishing boundaries, right? Boundaries are needed, and you have to determine which boundaries are needed for your specific situation, your life, and everybody's life looks different. So our boundaries might be different, but everyone in this situation going through this healing process should have some type of boundary in place, whether it's boundaries around what you watch, listen to, who you're talking to, who you're engaging, all types of things like that. So deal with the triggers. You have to control them, and you can do that. Number 4, quick releases. So these are things to quickly be able to release your emotions. It is not the same as dismissing your emotions or ignoring them or distracting yourself. This is when the emotions actually come up, to be able to feel them. But if they become overwhelming, how do you quickly release them? So we've kind of gone through this before. I'm pretty sure I have an episode on ways to quickly release your emotions, but this is just simply things like crying and grounding and meditating, worshiping, walking, taking a walk outside, having a trusted friend that you can talk to. Those types of things are quick releases that will help you to deal with your emotions in that moment if they become too much. And then consistency, sis. Number 4 is consistency. Incorporate your daily healing plan consistently in your life. If you don't know what a daily healing plan is, then guess what? You need to join the course, Grieving the Living, because that's something that we talk about developing and incorporating. You need a plan in place. You don't just wing it day by day. You need to know what you're doing every day. Engage in your daily healing activities. You have to be able to do these things consistently. So whatever mechanism that you're using for healing, especially when you see that it's working, you have to be able to engage consistently. Okay. And those are the 4 things. Again, number 1, change your language. Number 2, control your triggers. Number 3, use quick release techniques. And number 4, consistency. Those 4 things will really help you deal with your emotions during the grieving process so that, they're not going to overwhelm you. They're not going to just take you away. If you were last week when we talked about afraid to feel your feelings, these things will help you because you know that they're just a feeling. They will come, but they will go. And in this same week of the Grieving the Living course, we talk about like the flood of emotions. And if you want to know what that is, again, join the course. And that flood of emotions may come in, but these things, again, they keep you hopeful. They will allow you to feel the feelings, release the feelings, and be able to improve your feelings day by day as you heal consistently. And that's really it, sis. So I hope that you found this helpful. Use these things, put them into place. Again, if you want to know more, if you want to dig deeper into this, I really, really encourage you to join Grieving the Living, enroll in the course, and go ahead at your own pace. It's self-paced, and it's a 4-week course, but you can take a little bit longer if you need to. But I do encourage you to go step by step at taking your time, actually working through things as you process your emotions at every stage of grief, because that is so important to do. Invite God in and allow Him to join you on this journey. Again, if you do want to join, there is a link for you in the show notes. Use the discount code BFGTL30. Again, BFGTL30 for 30% off the course right now. And this will end on this coming Friday, which is Black Friday. So take advantage of it because it will not be around long. I love you so much, sis. I will give you guys a quick episode on Thursday for Thanksgiving, but if you don't listen before then I hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving. Do your best to enjoy your day, and I love you so much, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye, sis.
Hey, sis. Listen, if you have been blessed, changed, or inspired by this podcast in any way, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. This is the #1 way that you can thank me and show support for the show. Also, if this podcast blessed you, don't keep it to yourself. Do a quick share and bless someone else. Please know I am so grateful for each and every one of you, and I would love to hear from you. Come connect with me and other like-minded individuals in my Facebook group called Christian Women Overcoming Heartbreak and Finding Purpose. I can't wait to meet you back here really soon. Until then, remember to love the life you have while you're making it better. Love you, sis.